Hey, what's up? My name is Simon Hill. Thank you for clicking this video. Thank you for tuning into my content and hearing what I have to say. I'm a Black American traveling abroad, and this is a marmaris meditation video because I'm in the beautiful city of Marmaris in the south of Turkey, and I'm just thinking about something that I don't really have the answer to yet, something I struggle with. So, the question that I have today is, are Black Americans who emigrate, meaning leave the U.S. for other countries, cowards, stupid, or, you know, uh, weak people, I guess? Because I've been a Black American abroad for the past 4 or 5 years now. It's something that I've been doing and I plan to continue doing because I just don't see myself continuing to live in the United States of America. Uh, the reasons why are many and varied, but primarily it has to do with the level of violence that exists and the level of white supremacist violence that continues to exist and permeate throughout the country. Um, I'm not the first person to think of this. I'm not the first Black American to go abroad, and I definitely won't be the last. I think it is a growing movement, but the question I think about is, on one hand, we are the truest Americans that ever existed. We literally built the country, but do we actually have a home there? Will America ever be home for Black people? And I don't know. I don't know. I continue to think about that. Will we one day have true freedom and equality in a country that literally has in its DNA our dehumanization, our subhumanization? I don't know. I don't think so. Should we stay and fight for that? Malcolm died for that. Martin died for that. So many other people, our martyrs, our shaheed, died for us to have the freedoms that we do have in America to some extent. But it's still a very, very long uphill battle. I don't think every Black American has to emigrate. I don't think it's a necessary thing. But for me in my personal life, I can't continue to live in a society where the news and media constantly shows Black death pornography, where we're constantly dehumanized, where we're constantly seen as lesser than, right? And we have to struggle just to get equality and safety in a country that doesn't even guarantee safety and equality for white citizens. I cover mass shootings on my channel. White Americans, Hispanic Americans, Black Americans, they're all getting killed so quickly because of these mass shootings that continue to happen. The violence is unnecessarily high in the US, and that's what I just can't see myself continuing to live with. Will there be any perfect country in the world for Black people, Americans, even in all Black countries? I don't know. I don't think so. There's probably no perfect country in the world. There's always going to be some inequity, some level of violence, some oppression that happens in every state, but it's what's acceptable. And to me, in the US, what's happening is absolutely unacceptable. But should we stay and fight? We built the most powerful, successful, longest lasting democracy in America. If Black people weren't in America, the American democratic experiment would have fell apart long, long ago. Literally, on January 6th, 2 Black men saved the United States from a coup from right-wing reactionary nuts. The guy who led the protesters to another room when right down the hall was the U.S. senators, and then also the guy who shot that lady that was breaking into the chambers of Senate. 2 Black men literally saved the United States on January 6th. But what do we still get in America? Black men murdered by the police, Black men incarcerated at extremely high levels. I just can't see it. But should we stay and fight? Because if those 2 men weren't there, those 2 guys who saved the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, the United States probably wouldn't be here today, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. Should we stay and fight for America? It's something I continue to struggle with because with my YouTube channel, I try to fight for America, fight for justice, fight to abolish the Second Amendment so we can have a peace and safe society. But also for me personally, I just can't see myself living there because I don't think the change that I want to happen will happen in America. Does that make me a coward? Does that make me weak? Should I be in America if I'm going to want to advocate for America? Or should I leave my life by example? Living with the stress of racism is just too much. A few days ago, I posted a racist experience I had right here in Marmaris, Turkey, and that bothers me. And that shows me that eventually, no matter where I live in the world, I will have some encounter of some type, racist or otherwise, that will make me uncomfortable and make me not have a good time, right? That'll make life a bit painful, right? But what level of pain are we willing to accept as Black Americans? The constant pain of white supremacist mental and physical terror on us, I can't accept it. I can't accept it forever. I can't. I just can't. And I don't know if that makes me, I don't know what that makes me, you know? I consider myself brave because I put myself out there in the world and trusted myself and continue to fight for what I believe is right and live my life as close to my ideals as possible. But it's the sacrifice of a black American fighting for a country that doesn't love you, no matter what. I don't know. I don't know. So this marmaris meditation doesn't have a definitive answer. It's just something where I let it out and ponder a question. Because we built the U.S., but at the same time, we don't have to die for it. We don't have to continue to live in that sort of trauma, that sort of traumatic state. We don't have to. It's my opinion right now. But I don't believe it makes us a coward. It just makes us take a different way. And no matter what, most Americans will not, most black Americans will not leave America. You know, the U.S. has a very, very low immigration rate. And unless things get really, really bad, we won't see like high levels of, you know, immigrants and refugees from the States unless something traumatic happens, which could happen in the next few years. I believe the U.S. is heading down a really dangerous path with everything going on from these right-wing extremists and others. So, my name is Simon Hill. Thank you for clicking this video. Thank you for watching. Talk to you later. Peace.